Welcome back again, guys. Another show, the match review and the player ratings for the final game of the season. So, which finished 1-1 at Stamford Bridge. So, yes, what can you say about the game? First off, we were complete control. Second off, it was quite flat, wasn't it? So, there you are. But yeah, that's the season gone. We've had an incredible season. We're in the Champions League. We're finished fourth. There's now we can complain about now. That's the thing. So there you go. That's the main thing. So there you are. But if you do enjoy today's match review and player rating show, please, of course, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Of course, if you're new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. It's completely free to do so, and it does help make the channel grow as well. And again, it's all you guys that do help make this channel grow as well. And of course, hit the bell notification because it will let you know of any other live shows or any other pre-recorded videos that do get uploaded to the channel as well. So there you go. But yeah, I thought first off, guys, I thought it was I thought we quite controlled that first half. I've got to admit, I really thought we did. Isak had a chance before Anthony Gordon scored as well. So, yeah. But then Anthony Gordon does get his first goal for the club as well. It was a matter of time that was going to happen. It was just a matter of time that it was going to happen. So, there you are. And again, next season is where you'll be getting judged upon the most. But he's looking forward to the competition, and that's what you like to hear. That's what you really, really like to hear from him. So, so there you are. But yeah, it's as you mentioned, the season's been amazing. I mean, who would have thought we were finishing the Champions League, getting the Champions League for next season? A lot of we didn't actually, did we? A lot of things fans will probably finish around 7th, 8th, probably 9th as well. But no, top 4 with just wow. Look how far we come. And again, it's all down to the owners for showing the ambition, putting the investment in. Eddie Howe for getting the team up for the games as well. And of course, the players for doing the job on the pitch as well. That's who we give the credit to for this season, why we've got to where we are as well. It's just been absolutely mind-blowing, fantastic as well. And it's just, yeah, it's just been incredible. Let's enjoy it. I know we're good. The season's going to end, but we can start planning for next season. The players can have a nice break as well, definitely. And hopefully the owners will be getting down to work for the new season because it's going to be huge next season. It really, really will be. And yes, and all the plan needs to be done as well in good time as well, which you have no doubt it will be. Hopefully we'll get the deals done sooner than we need because we are going to need quite a few players in next season. We really, really are definitely going to need since we're in the Champions League. And we are going to be competing with a lot of the top teams from all different European countries as well. So that's why we need those players in as well. And hopefully, also the players, again, can listen to what our manager's got to say, Eddie Howe, and they do that job for him, which is the main thing. So, so there you are. But yeah, I'm just delighted. The season's been incredible. It really, really has as well. So yeah, well, a lot of fans to say we're good for this finishing third. I mean, you could say that, but you've got to enjoy Champions League football. We haven't had this for 20 years. Would you believe it? We haven't had this for 20 years. Can you believe it? 20 years we haven't had Champions League football for since the Sir Bobby Robson days. It's just incredible. It really, really is. Definitely, it's just amazing, absolutely amazing. And let's enjoy this. We deserve it. We deserve it. The Premier League table doesn't lie come the end of the season. It is what it is. And there you are. There you are. So just absolutely incredible it is. So yeah, but as I mentioned, Anthony Gordon get his first goal for the club as well. It was a good ball in by Target. I think it was either Target or Anderson who put the ball across, and he was at the right place at the right time, Anthony Gordon, which was good. And a lot of people backed he was going to get. It was Anderson who provided the assist, not Target. So yeah, so that put us in with about 9 minutes of the game ahead. It really, really did. And yeah, so yeah, this is a good start. It's a really, really good start to the game, definitely as well. So yeah, of course, Chelsea did get the equaliser. Fortunately, Trippier did put it into his own net. And it's like it's come off his hand as well. If that didn't go in the net, they would have certainly given a penalty for it. No doubt about that as well. So that's the thing. There's still those little basic times we switch off at the time. That's been the letdown at times a lot this season as well. So, but our defense has been fantastic. It really, really has. But just those little moments you see, and it's just like, oh, at times. And it wasn't a goal. Unfortunately, it was us that put the ball in the Chelsea net. They couldn't score the goal themselves, which was, because Chelsea, they've been so poor this season. I've just seen a lot of Chelsea fans were delighted when the full-time whistle was blowing as well. So, yeah. Because, they've had a poor season, and they'll not want a season where that continues again for them. So they want Mason again. Hope you well, Mason again. So, yeah. But yeah, so first off, I thought we quite controlled that game. I know we conceded there the equaliser as well. But second half, there was a lot of flatness from what I really, really thought. Chelsea had a lot more possession. They had created a lot more chances again. They couldn't just find the target on the day. I mean, there was a lot of wasteful chances from them as well. Dubravka had to make some save as well, who I thought was really, really good for me today, whether that is his last game or it isn't. So I'll be interested to see what does happen with Dubravka. But I thought he played very, very well today. He really, really did. It just shows he can still do it as a goalkeeper as well. So it'll be interesting to see again what does happen with him for the next season as well. So yeah, but I thought Dubravka had a good game. I thought ASM had a good game the day, who started the day as well. Biggie, his work rate was good, but the shooting boots were not there. I mean, there were some opportunities. He's got to be scoring those for me. There's one, like, he's trying to aim for the top corner when he doesn't even need to. Just aim for the bottom corner. And it's just, which he wasted. There was a chance which one that Keba had saved as well. But Biggie's had a fantastic season, scoring 11 goals this season as well. So you are. Luke, I hope you're well. 5-0 win for your side on the final game as well. So, yeah. But yeah, Biggie, not the shooting boots on the day. Brutal, quiet game for me. Get that ankle seen to. The season's finished. Get that seen to. I wonder what happened with Sean Longstaff, because he didn't make the game today. So has he suffered a setback, or has he picked up another, or is there still some issues with his foot? We don't know. We'll probably get more on that as well. So going out to play in like right centre midfield, but he did well there. He got his goal, which was good. And it's great to see him get his first goal for the club as well. Target came in today for Dan Burn. I thought Target didn't do too bad today as well. Dan Burn came on and he gave away a silly pass. Oh, it just shows we need a new left back. We need a left back in for next season. I mean, Dan Burn's done terrific there, but you can see there has been a lot of sloppiness from him in times. It really, really has, hasn't it? So, yeah, that's why we need the new left back, and we're certainly going to need the one for the Champions League games as well. No disrespect to Dan Burn, he's been really, really good this season. He's done very, very well as well, but just shows we do need to strengthen as well. So, yeah. I'm surprised Burn got dropped. You know what? I wasn't halfway. I said that when I did the preview with the lineup. I thought Target was going to start, and he did. So, yeah. Yeah. So, there you are as well. Anderson did well today, I thought. got to talk about the young lad, Lewis Miley, when he came off the bench as well. 17 years old, this kid is. And do you know why? He was not far away from scoring his first goal in the Premier League. Oh, he just clipped the bar, unfortunately. Oh, I mean, how unlucky was that? Imagine if that went in to score your first goal in Newcastle shit on the final game of the season away to Stamford Bridge. That was so unlucky for the lad not to do that. So, yeah, so there you are. Yeah, Lucas says, I'm good. That's good to see. Hope you're glad you keep it well, Luca. But yeah, we're going to enjoy this. Get ready. Champions League football is coming back next season. It's coming back. And it's just going to be, it's incredible. It really, really is as well. But yeah, I mean, let us know what you thought of the game. What did you think of it? First half was good, but the second half, it did start becoming quite flat, though, didn't it? It was one of those, we didn't have much, anything to play for, did it, really? We've got top 4 secured. That was the main thing. We got that job done on Monday night, and there you are. And there you are. We just now look back at the overall season, how good it's been, what's that's gone so well to get us top 4. What are the things that we could have done to make them maybe a little bit more better? But do you know what? I don't think us fans could have asked for anything more. If anyone said top 4 come the end of the season, anyone would have snapped their hands off. If they got offered that to them, easily would have. So yeah, there you are. But yeah, we all got the season's going to end. But we are looking forward. We're going to be excited for the new season as well. Because Europe is coming back. European games are coming back. And we're in the Champions League of all places as well. So there you are. So there you are. But yeah, of course, before the during the watch along, we'll keep an eye on the other games as well because, excuse me, the teams, there was 2 teams that would still be relegated, and Leeds United and Leicester City have gone now from the Premier League. Leeds, I'm not surprised because they've been dire all season. They've been absolute dire all season. Leicester, I do feel sorry for them. I really, really do. That was an opportunity because they won today, but Bournemouth needed to get Everton needed to either lose or draw for them to get relegated. Unfortunately, they won 1-0. But the Seeds, I mean, the Seeds are Goodison Park. I mean, for fuck's sake, man. I mean, fans just going on the pitch celebrating because they've just scraped through another season of relegation as well. It's just, God almighty. This FFP that you've breached could come right down hard on you. You just never know. I mean, if points deduction happens for Everton next season, they are definitely screwed. They are screwed. So, yeah, but again, it's just... But anyways, you know. And go back to Jeff on Sky Sports as well. Yep, that's Jeff Stelling. Finished on Soccer Saturday now. So, yeah, he's had a good send-off as well. He's had a great career doing that as well. So, yeah. So there you are. But, yeah, let me know, guys. What did you think of the final game of the season? It was just one of those that when all we had nothing to play for as well. Yeah, Omar says, Pipey, what do you think of Lewis Miley? The big kid has a big future ahead of him. I thought he did well. He was unlucky not to score, did he? He did. He was just very unlucky not to score as well. So, so there you are. Just very unlucky that the ball denied him in that second half. So, I mean, do you think any one of those players played today have played their last game for this club? Do you think they have? or whoever was announced on the start lineup on the substitutes bench. Do you think any of those have played their last game for this football club? Possibly. Could it be Dubravka? Possibly. A lot of people said Torga may have. A lot of people think ASM maybe as well. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Possibly Dummett. I mean, there's talk of giving him another year, but I don't see the point. Unless it's due to the Champions League. That we were discussed on Tony Show where we got to have some registered players from, I forgot what they were called, and then another 4 players registered. So, but we'll wait and see. Uma says, I would keep ASM. Fair play. There's a lot of mixed opinions. Says they would keep him. A lot of people said that we'll move him on. We'll just wait and see. I mean, his post on Instagram's an interesting one, isn't it? So you can tell if it's a good. It's hard to tell whether it's a good buy or whether he's going to be here for next season. We will need him in the Champions League. Well, yeah, we'll need a lot of squad depth as well within the Champions League as well, and quality as well, which is what we will really need as well. So yeah, with Leicester going down, does it make the way that we will go in for James Maddison in this window? Because I can't see him now staying there now, considering Leicester are gone. Leicester are going to need the money because they'll lose money as well with them dropping, getting relegated as well. It's happened to us before. So, yeah. I think Matt Ritchie's gone, says David. Possibility. I think Matt Ritchie's time is up as well. Yeah, absolutely. We need Dummett for homegrown quota and Eddie Trust and Rater by the scenes. Says Blade, that is a possibility as well. It is a possibility. That could well be the case as well. So, yeah. Of course, we'll be doing the final player ratings of the season as well. So, when we get to those, remember to get yours down in the chat as well from when we get there. Yeah, there'll be some interesting ratings. Even, by the way, says Blade, hope you're well, Blade. As well. So, yeah. But yeah, season's over with. We could stop planning for next season as well. Man City got beat the did off Brentford. Man City, they wouldn't have bothered because they're focusing on an FA Cup final and of course the Champions League final as well. So that's what they're paying attention to a lot the most. And now, so there you are. So, but just the one I felt good was Leicester going down. To me, it should have been Everton. As I mentioned, the way they've breached the FFP rules. And yeah, maybe it might not be so lucky for them next season. It just may not be. So there. But yes, I know. Well, look, tips. There may not be a lot of content during the summer, but we'll try and do as much as we can. We'll look into different. I'll look into different shows as well, where we can just discuss things as well, which would be really, really good. Brentford only club to take 6 points off City. Well done, Brentford. Yes, it is, because they beat them 2-1 at the Etihad as well. Who says, who do you predict we will get the Champions League group? Wow. It's a hard one, that, isn't it? It's a hard one, that, isn't it? It could be... I would be surprised if Dortmund was in there. Possibly one of the teams from Italy. There could be a team from Spain in there as well. It'd be interesting. But you know what? I don't mind who we'll get. We're here to compete now with these kind of teams now. So we've got to play one of these teams, definitely. So, yeah. So, yeah, you are. We've got to, if we want to stop competing in this Champions League, it's time for us to step it up now. That is the thing. So, yeah. But who do you think who's going to be the first signing, do you think, through the door, guys? Who would you like to see the first one to be come through the door as well? I mean, of course, what about the new sponsors next season as well? It's all going to get interesting from there now, isn't it? So, yeah. This next season just can't come quick enough now. It really, really can't, definitely. So, yeah. I mean, again, go back to the overall season. We could have had more extra points on the board, but at times we've been absolutely screwed by VAR in games as well. Anfield in the season. Palace at home, the 0-0, getting a goal choked off, which was really wrongfully the wrong decision completely as well. So we could have had a lot more of those as well. So, yeah. Can't predict who we get. It's just one each pool. Luton in the Premier League. Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations to them again. Absolutely. Congratulations again for Luton to get the Premier League. Big Coventry on penalties as well. So, yeah. But next season, as I mentioned, it just can't come quick enough at all. It just cannot come quick at all. Quick at all. Cannot wait. So, just really, really cannot wait now. So, hopefully we can find out when we get the season ticket renewals. I wonder if they are going to go digital, because there's a lot of talk that could well be happening. But we'll just wait and see on that. But the summer's going to be big for us. It really, really is. And you're going to have to restart, get the planter done. That is going to be the main thing as well. But yeah. Big congratulations for Joe Lind getting Brazil called up for really deserved. What a play he's been for him as well. I'm happy for him. Yeah, so am I as well. There's a lot of fans all. Absolutely. He's deserved it. What a place we transformed on Eddie Howe. Lived in Luton for 3 years. Their ground is interesting to say the least. They need to spend 10 million to get that ground up to capacity for Premier League. They're going to have to, aren't they? They are really going to have to, in my opinion. So, but again, it's a new team. You could say it's also a new team in the Premier League as well. It's a new team in the Premier League, definitely. But yeah. So we'll do the play rate in the next 5 to 10 minutes. But again, let us know what you thought of the game. Good first half, quite flat in the second half. I really, really thought so, but yeah. But we're just, the main thing is top 4, got it. Champions League, we're in it. And what a big season we've got for next season. And it's going to be incredible as well. So, yeah. Do you think we missed Joe Lind today in midfield? Maybe a little bit, because he's helped carry that midfield at times, hasn't he? So, just shame with the injuries he picked up towards the end. Same with a few players as well. But games at Stamford Bridge, we've been losing them, haven't we? Since we have won there since 2012, and it's just been defeat after that, all the way up until today, where we got the 1-1 draw. So yeah, we've turned that around. We've slightly turned that around there, haven't we? But yeah, Chelsea fans, if you're watching, there's no. Are you just happy that full-time whistle went? where's the season gone wrong for yous? What can Pochettino do since he's got the job now? What can he do to change your side around? As well. Do you think there's going to be an improvement from this current season? Because Chelsea fans would have not have taken that where they finished and not acceptable at all. You would have thought so. Mike Max says people in the American tour be on foreign channels. I'm not so sure. We'll get more to that probably when that happens, but I'm not so sure. I remember we had the Premier League Asia Trophy on Sky, so I don't know. And what makes you think so? What makes so that could be a thing? So we don't know yet. So it could go on Sky, but we don't know. Spurs finish today was hilarious. Yep, they've missed out on Europe completely. Again, fans are protesting against their ownership, against you know who, wanting them to go, care about profit more than the club and the fans themselves. So they missed out on Europe altogether. Villa have snatched that UEFA conference for next season as well. So yeah, but Spurs, it was too easy for them today against Leeds United. They showed how it was done, and that's why Leeds are down. But Spurs have missed out on Europe. And again, Brighton are in Europe in the Europa League next season. Very well done to them as well. What a cracking season. NUFC team are showing the American tour. Well, and that's good. Then if they are doing that, then that's brilliant. That is cracking that. If they're showing that, then we're a nice one. I'll be tuned into that the best I can as well. So, because the times are going to be interesting, considering America's times are behind, aren't we? We should say Lavia from Southampton, good play. He's not a bad player, actually. Pete, can you see Leicester bouncing back up? Do you know what? Yes, I think they can. I think Jimmy Vardy could do a job for them in the Championship still. I think they should keep him on. Who else might do a good job in the Championship? There'll probably be a few others as well that might do a really good job in the Championship for Leicester next season. And I think they should bounce back up. I know they'll lose a lot of good players, but the money that they get from them can help them to get some players that I guarantee them to get back up there next season. So yeah, NBC are showing the games, yeah. So that's good as well. Yeah, that's good as well. If they're going to be showing them as well. And Southampton, it's a hard one. Southampton could do. David says, if I was to tell you we'd have qualified for the Champions League and we'd have 2 Brazilian internationals at the side, you'd think I needed a straight jacket and medication. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, look who's in the chat. Where were you? I was going to say, where were you yesterday? Archer was on the show. And we had such a laugh on yesterday's show. We certainly did. Declan Rice, we should be all over the summer. Oh, he cost a lot of money, Declan Rice. That's the thing. I think Leicester are looking around about. It would be surprised if it's off on 100 million. Because I'd really want to keep him, no doubt about that. They really would want the. So, but one of the names that's been heating up is Leipzig's Dominic Szoboszlai. I think he's a cracking player. And what do you think? Around about the 60-odd million, I believe, as well. I think he would be. He looks class as him as well. Oh, bingo with Betty last night. Okay, then fair play there. Rice would be a dream. Yeah, absolutely. Best thing about the teams going down, Maccabees have no chance of coming up. Imagine a midfield, Juno, Brolin and Rice. Yep, you'd see Bruno a bit more further forward because Rice does a really good job of protecting the defence, doesn't he? So, yeah. Okay, then we're going to do the player ratings now. So remember to get yours down in the live chat. So let us know how you think the player, what you rate, you would score the players today as well. So let me know. So there's got to be some highs. It's going to be some high ones from there today. So yeah. So here we go then. So let's go. Let's start off with Martin Dubravka. And I thought he did very well today, Martin Dubravka. He did very, very well for me. He pulled off some really, really good saves when he needed to. He really, really did. Did well to step in for Pope. But it's going to be interesting to see whether that is his last game or we are keeping him for next season. He's still shown he could do it, Martin Dubravka. He really, really can. And do you know what? He was actually my man of the match today, I thought, Martin Dubravka. He really, really was my man of the match today. I really, really thought he was. So I'm gonna give Dubravka a 9. I thought some of the saves he pulled off are really, really good. And yeah, he did what he did when he needed to. So that's why I'm gonna say a 9 for Martin Dubravka. Okay, then let's go into the back four now. We'll start off with Kieran Trippier. Oh, what can you say about Trippier? I mean, the own goal was a bit comical as well. The defender wasn't great for that. I don't think he was. I thought he wasn't too bad the day, Kieran Trippier, I thought. I mean, he did, he's been a fantastic leader out on the pitch. He really, really has. I thought some of his passing and his defensive days was, I think, at times was okay, I thought. So, yeah. So I'm gonna say a 6 for Trippier. The centre backs start off with Fabian Schär, and again, I thought at times he did what he had to do for me. Knew when to try and get the ball, clear things away at times, which he did very, very well. I think I remember time he played a really long ball across to the other side to find ASM, if I remember right, as well. So I thought, yeah, he did very well, Schär. So I'm going to say a 7 for Fabian Schär. And alongside him, that one was, of course, his partner, the Rolls-Royce Sven Botman. And I thought he did very well again for me today as well. Remember that time that thought that one of the Chelsea players were going to get to the ball, but he managed to tackle that really, really well. Sven Botman as well. What a player he has been this season. He really, really has. He's had to do a lot this season. He's been fantastic, Sven Botman. He really, really has been, definitely. So, yeah, I'm going to say an 8 for Botman, and that is because that tackle where that Chelsea player thought was going to get there, he had to really get onto that, and that was really, really good from him to do that, I thought. So, yeah. There you go. So, I thought he did very well. Botman slid quicker than Archer today. God almighty, man. Oh, God almighty. Okay, left back was Matty Target. He wasn't too bad. I thought, did you give him a silly challenge at one point? I really, really thought he did, but not too bad. It'd be interesting to see what happens with him for next season. I think keep him and gets another left back in as well would be great. I think Dummett and Lewis should be moving on more ahead of him, in my opinion. I thought so. Yeah, I'm gonna see a 6 for Target. He did pretty okay the day, I thought, for me. So yeah, okay. The midfield 3. So we're going to start off with Bruno, and he was very quiet for me today, I thought. He had a very, very quiet game, Bruno, I thought, today, which maybe is he just trying to see the season out. Maybe he wants to get that ankle seen to. No doubt about that, because he really needs to get that seen to, in my opinion. I think. So, yeah. Hopefully he does, because Charlie must be not doing a lot of good playing like that. But hopefully he does get that seed too. And he comes back really, really a lot stronger for next season as well. So, yeah, I'm going to give Bruno a 5. Because he did do a lot. He didn't do a lot of the game at all, did he? He was very quiet today, wasn't he? So, yeah. Okay, next one we'll go with is Ellie Anderson. And I thought he did pretty well. I thought he did set up the assist for Anthony Gordon as well. I thought he did that very, very well, in my opinion. So, yeah, I think he's deserved his opportunity this season. I really thought just shame he had his first goal denied of this season when we played Nottingham Forest. Wrongfully as well. Again, down to VAR. For being screw jobs. Screw up jobs. So, yeah, I'm going to say a 7 for Ellie Anderson. I thought he did very well. Did very, very well for me. Okay, the last one in the centre midfield was Anthony Gordon. And great to see him get his first goal for the club. It was going to happen. It was definitely going to happen. He was at the right place at the right time as well. And I thought Gordon did very well today. He is better than playing on the right-hand side than he is on the left. Definitely. So, yeah. He's going to get judged on a lot more next season, Anthony Gordon. This is where the next season where he'll get more judged upon. But hopefully he's willing to fight for the competition, which is great to hear as well. So, yeah, I'm going to say, do you know what? I thought he did well for the goal, Anthony Gordon. So I'm going to give Anthony Gordon an 8. I thought he did very well today. First goal for the club. And he'll definitely enjoy that. He really, really will definitely enjoy that. No doubt about that. So, there you are. Okay, then let's go on to the attacking 3 now. So we're going to start off on the right-hand side, and that was Miggy. Do you know what? His work rate was fine and really, really good. The shooting boots weren't there, unfortunately. That was the problem. Just the shooting boots weren't there for him. That was the massive letdown, I thought. So there you are. Just shame. Oh, he's got to be scoring those. Particularly one of them that was saved by Kepa. He's got to be scoring one of those for me, definitely. I'm going to say a 6 for Biggie. The one that lets him down was the finishing. It just wasn't there today, unfortunately. That was the issue. So, yeah. Okay, that on the left-hand side was ASM, and I thought ASM had a very good game. I thought he did very well for me, ASM. I really, really thought he did as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what is going to happen with him for next season. I'm still half and half on it, on what will happen with him. One half says that he's going to go. The other says that Eddie wants to keep him. I think Eddie really wants to keep him as well. So, but we'll wait and see. But I thought ASM had a very good game today for me, I thought. I really, really thought he did. So I'm going to say a 7 for ASM. I thought he did very well today. Did very, very well today, I thought. In the middle, and that is our record signing, Alexander Isak. And do you know what? I thought Isak did very well today as well. Had a good opportunity, which was saved by Kepa as well. This man will be hungry for more goals next season. You could just really, really tell. He'd be hungry for more goals next season. Isak, no doubt he definitely will be as well. But I thought Isak did very well today. So I'm going to give him a 7 as well. Miggy was awful today. If we get a top quality right winger, we'd be scoring goals for fun. Someone like a Moussa Diaby. I wouldn't say Miggy was terrible. I thought his work rate was fine. It was a shooting that was all over the place. That was the problem, I thought. So, yeah. That was the problem, was just his finishing wasn't there. So, it was going for an A for Isak, okay. Right then, so we'll go on to the substitutes now. So we've got 2 on at the same time, round about the 69th minute. So, Archer at 10, good grief. Okay, so I'm going to start with Callum Wilson. I didn't think he did a lot, Callum Wilson, when he came on. That was the thing. So, Yeah. Didn't really do much when he came on, I thought, Callum Wilson. That was because it was quite a lot of a flat second half, wasn't it? It was majority being a really, really flat second half. So I'm going to say a 5 for Wilson because he didn't do much for me. Okay, the next substitution, Jacob Murphy. Again, the same. I think he did an awful lot as well. I thought so. Yeah, I'm probably going to go with the same for Wilson, go with the 5 as well. So, yeah. Okay, next substitution was Big Dan Burn. There was that time he was very careless giving a ball away. He needs... There's been at times where he's done that quite a few times as well. He's done very well in the left-back spot, no doubt about it, but I think we need to get him back into centre-back for next season. And we need a new left-back in, or do we play him target more a lot next season? That is the thing, so yeah. That could have played us right into trouble, but give a free kick away as well in a very dangerous area, I thought. So, yeah, I'm going to say... I'm going to say a 5 for Dan Burn as well. Because the way you give that ball away was quite careless, I thought. So, you know, right, and the next one substitution I'm going to go with, and that's the young lad, Lewis Miley. And very unlucky not to score. Very, very unlucky not to score today. Oh, just shame the bar denied him. That was so close. That was just so close from going in. It really, really was, wasn't it? So, yeah. Oh, the bar denied him, unfortunately. But he did well, Lewis Miley. I'm going to give Lewis Miley a 7. I thought he did very well when he come on. So I'm giving him a 7. Target was getting skinned most of the game. He was at times as well, wasn't he? Okay, the last substitution in the game was... That was Jamal Lewis. But he came on with very little time remaining, so I'm not going to mark him or just go standard 5 for him as well. So, yeah. He came on getting on close to... That's why I'm not going to mark him. So that's why I've just gone, not going to rate or just going to go with the standard 5, as I said, for Jamal Lewis, because he came on with little time remaining. Well, he should be in around the first team next season. Yeah, could well be. Target looks slower than Dan Burn. He did at times, didn't he? For a young man, not too bad. Okay, the next one I'm going to rate. And I just get it uploaded. And that's the referee, Gerard Gillett. And not the greatest, was it, from him? He's not highly rated at all, Gerard Gillett. We're thinking he's coming from Australia. Could have tried and make a bit more better. It just really, really hasn't at all, was it? So, yeah. So I'm going to say a 4 for the referee, Gerard Gillett. Okay, the next one I'm going to go with, and that's our fan base, and fans get a standard 10 all day long. Our fan base is just incredible on a match day. It really, really is. That's what we're all about. We sell out at home and away games now. We really, really do. And we're just, that's why we're known to be such a really incredible, passionate fan base. We really, really are, aren't we? So, yeah. So fans get a 10 all day long. Ref kept giving free kicks for legit tackles. He did, didn't he? Which was a bit snaff. So, yeah. Okay, then. The last one I'm going to go with is, of course, our manager, Eddie Howe. Do you know what? He had to go with the lineup. you couldn't blame him for putting that lineup out at all because of the injuries as well. So he did what he had to do, I thought, Eddie Howe. But hopefully he said to the board and the owners, hopefully I could get the players I need in to make sure we are successful really next season, definitely. As well. So yeah. Because it's going to be a incredible, huge season next season. It really, really will be as well. So I cannot wait for it. All our fans cannot wait for the new season now. The players can have a well-deserved break in particular. But Tim's Eddie Howe's rating, I'm going to give Eddie Howe a 7. Because, again, he had to go with the lineup that he had to. And so there you are. So, yeah. So that's all the ratings that we've done now, guys. So we'll start to wrap up in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, this is the last match review of the player rating show for this season. The season's over, but again, I'll try and look to do some of the new live shows while the football's not on, things like that. Of course, we'll be keeping my crazy show. That'll still be going. So yeah, but there'll be some new shows coming out as well, what we can look to do as well, definitely. So all is not going to be lost. That's the main thing. And again, I know all you guys who tuned in and watch this channel like and do what I do. So that's why hopefully get some new ideas in for you guys to enjoy as well. So that would be incredible. So yeah, but again, let us know, guys, on the game. Who do you think could be saying their goodbyes now for when the contracts run out as well? Who do you think is going to be sold, and we might get some good offers there for them as well? So yeah, let me know as always, guys. I want to get Archer doing more live shows if you catch my drift. Good God almighty. Oh, for God's sake. For God's sake, Granny. Good grief. Good grief. Hey. But yeah, what a season it's been. We've had a blast of a season. Well, what can you say about the downfalls we've had this season? We've had a lot of draws. That's been one of them. And I didn't like how the World Cup clashed with the football season, which have resulted in the football season. Had to be off for a little bit. So hopefully not again. And we'll have the full season with no interruptions. Of course, we'll have the international breaks and all of that. But yeah, hopefully no more those kind of things that took place. I did agree with the World Cup taking place during the football season as well. Unless do you watch cricket? Sometimes, mostly, I would probably say the Ashes or the World Cup. But I'm not a massive cricket fan, I must admit to myself. So, yeah. But, yeah. We're going to enjoy this. Get ready for the new season because it's only going to get bigger and better from there. It really, really is. What a season we've had. It's just been incredible. And again, we can looking forward to, you know what, for next season, which I'll get it on. Just bear with me, guys. As always, because I know you do enjoy this as well. Oh, wait a minute. You know what's going to be, I'm guessing. I think you know what it's going to be. Here we go. I'll do. But yeah, I cannot wait. If we're going out of season, as Biffy said, who would have thought the champions? Exactly, exactly, yes. So yeah, you are. But I mean, last season staying up, get the takeover. Anyhow, keep us up finishing 11th. He gets us even better, gets us into Champions League for next season. What a manager this has been. I hope he's here for many, many more years to come, Eddie Howe. And I'll certainly be not replacing him anytime soon. He plays really good football. This bloke, again, took a year away to become a better manager. And that's exactly what he's done. He's finished in the top 4 of all places the next season. Hopefully, we could compete in this Champions League. We're right up there again. It's taking the cup competition seriously. Like, we got to a final this season. Again, just disappointed. We didn't win it, but again, who says next season it might just be our turn to win a trophy this time, which would be absolutely fantastic if we were to do that. Definitely. So yeah. So next season just can't come quick enough, can it? It just really, really can't at all. And but yeah, got it ended. But I can't wait for the new season because it's only going to get bigger and better from there. It really, really will be. Don't forget it was Steve Bruce who got the ownership on the line and recommended Eddie Howe. Oh, for God's sake. It wasn't Steve Bruce who got the ownership at all. Mike Ashley wanted to try and sell this club for a very, very long time. And he only wanted to sell it to the right consortium, which he did in the end, which was great. Finally, we got rid of the parasite, which was great. And Steve Bruce was just a dinosaur and a yes man. And his football at this club was just absolutely horrendous to watch. This man also made fun of us in press conferences where we couldn't get in the grounds at the time during COVID when lockdown was there as well. And we got back in those grounds. He wasn't getting away with it as well. The only thing that was keeping him in the job because Mike Ashley didn't want to get rid of him until the new ownership came in. Have you 1,000 game, but if it doesn't go right, it's goodbye and out the door. That it will be for you, and that's exactly what it was, definitely as well. And so I'm not going to say Steve Bruce didn't get the ownership, and I don't think he would have recommended Eddie Howe as well. Steve Bruce is now history. He's in the history books. We've moved way on from him. Hopefully, he never returns anytime soon. And hopefully, another club does not touch him at all anytime soon. Because, yeah, the bloke's a dinosaur. He's got one of the worst Premier League records of all time. And he's a cretin. He's not nice when it comes to press conferences and things like that. So, there you go. But we are going on to bigger and better things. And look at all the previous dinosaurs, what they have missed, particularly the previous ownership that they've missed doing what this club should have been doing. That was not battle relegation. So, yeah, history. We've got what we deserve now. Back in the Champions League, challenging for trophies, challenging for something as well. And that's the main thing. And that's why we've needed it. And that's why we are where we are now as a football club. We're just going to start growing and growing as well. And that's why we've got owners with ideas now. And, Deep Bruce looks like a woman I know from the dancing. Oh, Jesus, Wetman. But yeah. Feels like Everton have replaced us in the relegation battles. It does, haven't they? Hopefully, it's not it's third season not so lucky for them, because hopefully they get clamped down right on this breaching of FFP. Something's got to be done about this because it's scandalous. I know the clubs are threatening to take the Premier, are threatening to sue the Premier League for it as well. Can you blame them? Because the fact is, Burnley last season, if Everton got affected by this FFP, they would be down and Burnley would have stayed up. And again, Leicester would surprise me because, again, if this FFP breach happened, I don't think Leicester would have been down. I think Everton would have been down as well. So hopefully, I don't think it could be third time season next lucky for Everton. I don't think it really, really will be as well. And if they start on minus throughout next season, it could be a long, long season for them. I was thinking that they could get demoted and Leicester would probably replace them. Joe, that would be good as well, because Everton, the way they've breached FFP, it's just scandalous. They've done it. This should be sorted out. Hopefully this gets sorted out as soon as possible, and they're thrown with any punishment that they deserve, and rightly so for doing it, because they've done it. There you are. Like what happened with Gates said, yeah, absolutely. Well, I thought Gates were wrongly thrown out of the National League for it. That was the thing. I thought Gator were wrongly thrown out of the National League at that point. But yeah, they now can be done at the moment. Hopefully something is done, because they cannot keep getting away with this at all. They just cannot keep getting away with it. It's all that is the thing. So, yeah. But yeah, so we're going to start to draw the show to a close in just a moment, guys. Yeah, what a season we've had. Champions League is back next season. I cannot wait. And it's just going to be huge from there. It really, really is, isn't it? So there you are. So yeah, thank you so much. And I'm glad the content you have brought out for this season has really enjoyed yours as well. And again, of course, we'll look to new shows there during while the football is where the football not returning for a while yet. So we're looking to things like news, etc. But we'll keep going like my crazy show, because, well, that's a show that we've had a laugh on for quite some time now. It really, really is. People like, it's good to get other people on. It really, really is. The food pictures, people love them. The reactions are so funny. And again, some of the comments are just really start to take off, don't they? As well, we've had a lot of funny moments a lot this season. Of course, the food pictures, Mr. Teeth's been one of them. Oh, you know who? Popping in the chat, who's watching already, you know, that is Granny, you know who? Thinking with Archer. So it's just been a blast this season. It just really has been a blast. It's just, and hopefully that continues to do so as well, because yeah. But yeah, it's been incredible. And again, it's all down to you guys for being part of that as well, to make and for this to happen as well. So again, it's massively appreciated as well. So well, okay then. So what we got coming up next for next week? So it looks like I'm going to be back Tuesday with the final Premier League review show. So being the guys for that, going out all the final games, talking about the majority of the teams getting relegated on the final game of the season. So yeah, do keep an eye out for Tuesday. So that'll be 8:15 on the channel. Me and the guys for that. So we'll look back on all the games as well for the final games. And yeah, we'll meet. We'll have to be a lot of interesting things to talk about on Tuesday. No doubt about that. There really, really will be as well. I hope there's pre-season games at St. James's Park. I don't have a season ticket. It's basically possible to get tickets for Prem games. Yeah. there's got to be some games at home, pre-season games at home. Surely there will be. I'm here to provide you the best PD. Good God Almighty! So there you are. Right, guys. Again, if you have enjoyed today's final match review player ratings, do not forget to hit the thumbs up. Again, please hit that subscribe button, of course. If you are new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It is free to do so, and it does help make the channel grow as well. It really, really does. And of course, the bell notification, because you will be notified whether it's a live show or a pre-recorded video on the day as well. So you will feel free to donate to the channel if you would like to do so. Feel free to become a member for just 99p. And once we get enough members, there will be things like prize draws, etc. If you want to be in the chance for that, just hit the join button to become a member, and you'll be entered into things like prize draws, etc. So there you are. Well, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend and enjoy your bank holiday tomorrow, whatever you are doing, and I shall catch you all later. Take care of yourselves, everyone. What a season again we've had. It's been amazing. And yes, this club is looking bright now. It really, really is. So there you are. Just read this. This channel grows even more than Archie Pops on a Friday evening. God almighty. Well, guys, see you later. Take care all. Good night, everyone.